What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT Aaron Brown, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I'll be talking about why winning an NCAA championship is pretty much the worst thing you can do if your goal is to become a pro runner after college. This video sparked my interest because I was looking at previous NCAA champions from the 800, the 100, the 400 hurdles since I've been in college, and I always realized that they win and then the next year they either come back and they aren't good, or they sign a contract and they aren't good, or they just disappear from the face of the earth and we never see them again. I just wonder, why is that? And it made me do some research and dive into the stats. And I seen that if you win an NCAA championship in the event, the likelihood of you actually being a successful track and field athlete, post-collegiately. When I mean successful, I mean winning medals at global championships. The likelihood is somewhere between 20 and 30%. The people who don't go to college and sign contracts right out of high school, their likelihood is way, way higher. And their career longevity is way higher, by over 50%. And it's logical because you got to think about it. If you go pro out of high school, you're running few meets every year, maybe 6-7 meets, including the global championships. Well, so probably more than maybe about 10 races a year. And then, yeah, maybe about 6-7 meets. But in college, you run about 6-7 meets indoor. You run about 7-8 meets outdoor. And you run in 2-3 events at these meets. So if you're this super good athlete, you got to think about it. Your body can only run fast for so long. So if you're this super good athlete and you're running all the time, more than likely you're going to run your best races while you're in college. By the time you leave college, you've done all your body, your central nervous system can physically handle. So you're just on a decline from there. And we see it all the time from the sprinters, the distance runners, the pole vaulters, the throwers. We see this between everybody across the whole entire NCAA when it comes to track and field. If you're really good in college and you win a national championship, especially if you win your national championship later, like your junior year, senior year, fifth year senior, more than likely your career is over with that day you win, because you'll never win a global medal at the World Championships or the Olympics. And then those people who were getting second, third, or didn't even make the NCAA national meet, those are the people who go off and become these superstars that we see taking over. And really, like I said, the most successful people we see that comes out of the NCAA who go on to win national championships, they go win Olympic medals and world championship medals in the event that they won nationals in, it's usually the younger people. So if you go pro your freshman year, you usually have better success than a person who wins nationals as a senior or a junior. People like Sha'Carri Richardson and Athing Mu, they both won nationals their freshman year, set national records, and went on to win global championships in their respectable events. I made a list from the last 10 years of NCAA champions in the 100 meters and the 800 meters on the men's side. And I want to show y'all and prove these stats to y'all that I'm not just making this up. The majority of these people go on to do nothing outside of college. Their best meet was the meet when they won the NCAA title. And from that point on, they don't go to win anything else, nor even go get medals in the event that they won nationals in. So we can start from 10 years ago, 2014. Trayvon Bromell won the NCAA championship, and Brandon McBride won the NCAA championship in the 800. Trayvon Bromell went to go get medals in the world championships, but he's never got an Olympic medal. And Brandon McBride went on to get nothing. Andre DeGrasse won in 2015, and Edward Kimboy won as well in the 800. Andre DeGrasse went on to go get Olympic medals in the 200, the 100, got world championship medals in both events. Edward Kimboy went on to get nothing. 2016, Jerrion Lawson, he won, I think, the long jump and as well as the 100. Donovan Brazier won 800. Jerrion Lawson, that was his last good meet. He went on to win nothing after that meet. Donovan Brazier actually went on to have a pretty successful, 3 or 4 year career after college, ended in injury and misery, won a world championship, have no Olympic medals. 2017, Christian Coleman, he won an NCAA title, and Emmanuel Career won 800. Coleman has world championship medals in 100, no Olympic medals, and Emmanuel Career went on to win the last Olympics. 2018, we got Cameron Burrell from Houston and Isaiah Harris. Cameron Burrell, he passed away like last year, 2 years ago. Isaiah Harris, he went on to make multiple USA teams, but won nothing globally, has no medals. 2019, we got Devon Odeduru, he won 100. Bryce Hoppel won 800. Devon Odeduru got pops for taking drugs. And Bryce Hoppel, to this day, he still hasn't had no global outdoor medals, haven't won anything at the Olympics or World Championship. 2021, we got Terrence Laird and Isaiah Jewett. Same thing with both of them. They both went on to not even make finals in global championships. Isaiah Jewett, he's still running right now. Terrence Laird, he's running as well, but I don't even think Terrence Laird has broke 19 since he's been out of college, or he's never broken 10. 2022, we got Joseph Fahnbulleh and Mohad Zahafi of Texas Tech. Joseph Fahnbulleh, he's pretty much made every global final, but still haven't got any medals or anything of that nature. Mohad Zahafi, we haven't even seen or heard from him since he won his NCAA championship when he ran 143 at Texas Tech. Courtney Lindsey won last year, and Will Sumner. Courtney Lindsey, we're going to see this year, but as of right now, at 25 years old, he hasn't won anything outside of college. And Will Sumner, he hasn't even ran again. Like, he's disappeared from the face of the earth. And then this year winners, we got Louis Hinchcliffe from Houston, and then Shane Cohen from Virginia. We're gonna see what they're gonna do in the future. But if I had to make a prediction, I would have to predict they will do nothing in the future, just based off stats and history. So pretty much my point is, it's cool to say that you won an NCAA title, but for over 90% of people who win an NCAA title, at the end of their running careers, that's the greatest achievement they have ever achieved. And that's the last title they've ever won. Some people go on to make teams and even make it to finals, but they never even win anything. They never even get a medal. They never even get top 3 in anything. So it's better to go pro out of high school, like a Allison Felix, like a Noah Lyles, or win nationals as a freshman and go pro, because anything other than that, your chances to become successful in track and field are slim to none. So you either got to take the freshman route and run fast and break the national record like a Thing Mo, Sha'Carri Richardson, Sydney McLaughlin, and be done after your freshman year, or stay in college, don't win like a Marco Arop, and then go on and become a world champion and things of that nature. Because look at Isaiah Harris celebrating his picture, not knowing the dude behind him from Mississippi State was going to go on to be something and become a world champion while he was at the crib not even making a team. So I said it before, and I'll say it again. Winning an NCAA title for bragging rights is cool, but at the end of the day, when the bragging stops and it's time to pay bills, that NCAA title ain't going to pay bills. And more than likely on your trophy shelf, that one is going to sit the highest because it's like the most accomplished thing you will ever accomplish. And just think about this stat. The last person in the NCAA who won the 100 on the men's side, who went on to win the 100 at the Olympics, was 20 years ago with Justin Gatlin. And I say it often, the NCAA is an early retirement plan. That's why people in other countries, they have way longer careers professionally than the United States runners. Like the United States runners, you see like a whole different set of people every 2 years, because we have fast people coming out of college like Abby Steiner, but she's already 22, 23 years old when she come out of college. And when she comes out of college, she does decent for a year, then she's hurt for the rest of her life. And that's pretty much the story of damn near every NCAA champion, like a Will Sumner, a Abby Steiner. Shit, Britton Wilson won the 400 hurdles, the 400, and she was hurt this year. She didn't even get to run this year. She was damn near the biggest prospects coming out of college. So if your best bet, if your goal is to become a professional track runner and have a long, successful career, you either need to be really good coming out of high school and go to college for 1 year, break the national record and dip, or go to college, not be good enough to win, but just keep on working and become the best, because the person who usually wins usually have the most unsuccessful professional career. And like I said from the beginning, we have outliers. We have people who have won in college and won global medals, but it's rare.